Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. There is so much going on, it's not even funny. Some of it breaking like just now. Let's start off with that. So Mishabor, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name properly or their name properly, sorry. But they're a leading Doge developer or one of the top Doge developers. And they're saying that it's possible that things have changed over at X Payments, the Elon Musk payment platform. They're really close to getting California, getting their license in California. They're still months away from getting their license in New York. However, there could be a possibility that Doge could be included, or there could be a window for that. Last year, Elon Musk said the first phase will not have Doge involved, but I don't know what the first phase is, and I don't think Mishabor does either, which means that first phase could have been done. Who knows? But there could be an opening for that. And that's why Doge went soaring this morning. I mean, it was up like tremendously. It's up like right now. I just saw it at like, 20 cents? That's huge. Then here's some good news. Deribit, one of the larger cryptocurrency exchange platforms, has about $15.2 billion, something like that. Let me see if I can find that number for you. $15.2 billion in options contracts coming due like in days. That could be today. I didn't look at the date, but that's big. $15.2 billion that are now going to be out on the street, ready to rock and roll. Just saying. Just saying, that could be huge positive news, right? So you've got Doge getting positive news. You've got Bitcoin and Ethereum getting positive news. Here's something else you should be contemplating. All of the major big tech firms are all about AI. They're all over it. Everybody from Microsoft to Google, like just name a company. They're all about trying to get into AI. Recognizing this, Fetch.ai, Ocean Protocol, and SingularityNET are looking to maintain autonomous running of their businesses, but all operate under one coin. That is going to be interesting. Now, it's been proposed, and if it was proposed, that means it was very well thought out, because the proposal also mentioned that they would be operating a specific named coin could be, the way to go. So I think they're a little bit beyond just talking about it. I think they're beyond, negotiations even. I think they put it out there and they're seeing if people would vote for that. That's going to be huge. Meta, Microsoft, Google, even Apple is starting to fire up their AI. Adobe has already got their AI fired up. And when I talk about AI, I'm talking about Google has an engine that they've announced on YouTube that will create music for you, original music on the fly. So that's, Singularity, Fetch, and Ocean merging into one coin to get into, I think it would put them in the top 15 or so, with a $7 billion plus market cap. That would be a very big deal. That would give them enough strength and girth to battle everybody else. So that's a big deal. And you're talking about projects that stem from the infrastructure to services running on the infrastructure. So that's actually a very big deal. They cover each piece of the framework. So I'm interested to find out how that's going to go. Even more pressure is being put on Gary Gensler to speak up about Prometheum. How did they jump through all the hoops? What were all the hoops? And how are they going to handle Ethereum? I know I spoke about this twice yesterday. I spoke about it in the morning, and then I spoke about it in my evening live at 8 p.m. As a matter of fact, just so you know, I will be doing lives every weekday at 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday will be called the Evening Extras. And Fridays, it will be Friday Night Flips, where it's almost, I just deliver some news and then it's almost an open forum. Ask me almost anything. So that's going to be fun. And it will be across multiple platforms instead of just one. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to be doing the same thing starting tonight. It's going to be across multiple platforms and not just one. So you can catch me on, a favorite platform. What else is going on? Munchables. I told you yesterday, Munchables got hacked for $62.5 billion. They thought it was North Korea. Here's why I'm kind of questioning that. They got the $62.5 million worth of assets back. Wow. And I mentioned that last night, but I was thinking about it, and I'm in my head, I'm just going, all right, so you gave it back. Would North Korea ever do that? Would North Korea ever do that? And if they did, you've got to ask why. So that's kind of a big deal to me. And then, over the past 7 days, Shiba's been burning like crazy. But over the last just one day, Shiba Inu's burn rate jumped up 1,200%. That represents 30% of the burn over the past 7 days. That's huge. I don't think people are paying attention to the burn rate over at Shiba Inu, and they should, because it's becoming scarcer and scarcer. And I think that's a very smart move on their part. Now, 21 Shares is going to offer Toncoin staking. And I'm just, there's a reason why Toncoin's been popping up. I'm not a fan of Toncoin for a couple of reasons, but one of the reasons why is because Toncoin isn't really about, crypto projects. They're really about projects that run on Telegram. Explain that to me. So I don't know. But, there seems to be great support for the coin. I mean, it's in the top 25, right? So you've got to pay attention to it. Would it be something that I touch? No, not at all. Not at all. I still don't like it. So, people are going to say, oh, you're missing out. I'll miss out. I'll be fine. I'll be all right. It's not there are some meme coins that I think have more promise than Toncoin. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I mean, I don't have an issue with the people around Toncoin. I don't have an issue with the community or anything else like that. It's just the type of projects that they do. It just doesn't interest me. Something else that I noticed, COTI is partnering with Civic to revolutionize digital identities. What that means is they want to be able to offer people user sovereignty, meaning this is my data. This is me. I control who has access to it for how long, all that. That's a very big deal, especially in the Web3 space. So we should be paying attention to that. So Web3 gaming, we should be paying attention to that. And just so you know, just because a game is, via blockchain does not make it metaverse, right? And so we should be thinking about that. However, I will say, how far away is it? Just saying. We're still working on interoperability and all those kinds of things as a part of the Metaverse Standards Forum. So we pay attention to that. Something else that I'm paying attention to, the amount of money that BlackRock's Ethereum-based, this is what it's called, the BlackRock US Dollar Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund. In the past week, a little less than a week, $245 million already. I'm just saying, when people say that, there aren't any investors out there, you've got to turn around and look at BlackRock and Fidelity and Vanguard and all these other companies and say, but those companies manage trillions. So there's money to be invested. It's where are they investing and what are they doing with it? And they're playing chess right now. They're all playing chess so that they can gather up the Bitcoin that they want. They're all playing chess so that they can maneuver into the companies they want to support for different projects within the crypto space. And that's something we should be paying attention to. When Larry Fink got on television, he said that Bitcoin is the biggest ETF ever. Or if it's not now, it's going to be. He's not kidding. And we should be taking note. We should be taking serious note on that. Just saying, there's a lot going on. But you know what we should do? And I forgot to put on, every morning I forget something. It's got to be something. And no, Stitch is not going to come down here. He's sleeping right now. But we should get into the numbers. That's what we should do. And I had the perfect overlay set up. I even moved it. See, watch. I'll show you guys. So I moved it up so that when the YouTube thing goes over here, it won't block the logo. But c'est la vie. You know, it happens. Let me hide my notes. Not hide, but move them out of the way. Let's get to these numbers first. Refresh this for you guys. All right. Now, I know that a lot of you have seen these numbers before, but I go through them every morning just so I can get a feel for what's going on at that moment. Here are the top 25 losers, and on the other side, the top 25 winners. And when I look over here, Pocket Network being down 26%, that's a big swing for Pocket Network. That's a big swing. They were just up the other day. Slurf, big swing, 13% down. That's a big deal. Ocean Protocol, I'm shocked, is actually down 10%. Let's see who else. WorldCoin, I'm expecting them to take it on the chin. They're getting kicked out of countries left and right. They're being told that, nah, we're not about this biometric, data collection service that you're running. We're not about it. Lido is down 5%. I do have that 5% rule, and I give you the definition of it all the time. If a crypto is only moving 5%, I don't pay attention to it. I need another, 5% in the past 24 hours. That's not going to mean anything to me. It's going to be 5%, a 5% move today, a 5% move yesterday. Okay, that's a 10% sway, right? 10% swing. So I'm looking for 2 days under 5%. It's not a big deal to me. That's to me, that's lateral. It's nothing. Greater than that, now I'm paying attention. Like, that's how I'd be looking at setting my triggers and things like that. On the other side, you have EtherFi. Haven't touched them, but at almost $1 billion of market cap, it is a project to pay attention to. They're at 29% upward. Let's see who else I'm paying attention. Bitcoin Cash up 16%. Dogecoin up 13%. They were higher earlier. But yeah, 20 cents, almost 21 cents. That's big. So if you're holding Doge, I know you're happy. I'm wondering, I mean, we've got a bag, wondering if we shouldn't shave some profit off of that. But we'll see. I'll talk to my son about it. He's in charge of all the meme coins and stuff like that. Who else is on here that I'm paying attention to? Pancake Swap, 6% upward momentum, which is good. No, that's it. Maker. Mona loves Maker. It's up 5%. It's nothing I touch, but she likes it. It's if you're in the top 50, you should be paying attention. I mean, it's at $3 billion. Basically, if you look at the top 100 coins, almost, I think the last time I looked, all of them were above $1 billion. All of them. I mean, I could be off by numbers right about now, but that's big. I'd be paying attention to any one of those, whether I like them or not. Just because I don't like them, I wouldn't invest them in, doesn't mean I won't pay attention to it. See what I mean? The Fear and Greed Index is at 80. Yesterday we were at 83. I think that fear is going to wind up going up again. But the fear is over the case against Coinbase by the SEC. It's got people shook. So remember the other day I told you that there are very big shorts going on against MicroStrategy and Coinbase? Well, I think they're wrong about MicroStrategy, and for a second I thought they were wrong about Coinbase. But look at this. Coinbase is getting hit hard. So I think that added to the fear, coming back a little bit. Right now you have total value locked at about 124 billion. That's actually a good number. And like I said, we're moving sideways a bit. We're above my green line, which is 69,355, right? But we've established we're going sideways. Last 2 days, just moving laterally, and we've just tightened that space where we're moving laterally. So consolidation is definitely there. So I'm looking for a springboard up after this consolidation ends. And like I said, here's Doge. Just hit. Look at that. 21 cents. Huge. Bitcoin Cash, another one up. That's up huge. ICP, not a fan of that project. Down big. Like six, almost 7%. Near Protocol is down. Matic is down, except Matic is down, but it's over $1. Matic being over $1 is something I like. It's something I do like. I think Matic has a good chance of hitting some good numbers this year. Will it multiple? I don't know. I don't know. XRP is up 61 cents. That's good. SHIB is up. SHIB is up because of that burn rate thing that I told you about. That's big. That's really big. That and everything else that they have going on. Like I said, Shiba Inu is not a meme anymore. Let's look at the big numbers. All right. So looking at this, you've got Bitcoin year to date, 66.62%. You've got Ethereum at 56.81%. Pretty good. Not bad. But you have you have Solana at 83.3%. Not bad. XRP has not done well at all this year, but that settlement, even though that check is big, that settlement could actually help XRP in a major fashion. So I'm still looking at that. So I think it would help XRP, and in a way, I think it would also help Stellar. Ripple has been, spending money trying to get a whole bunch of dApps onto the platform and everything else, and this is their big push to get that whole thing around retail adoption going. I told you, Stellar for XRP to go up, for Ripple to go up, it's got to have retail buy-in. It's got to have real activity, not just institutional activity. All right, that's actually a very big deal. Look at Doge, 128%, almost 129% return year to date. That means in 3 months, this is what you could have done. If you'd have bought on January 1st and sold today, you're up 128, almost 129%. That is amazeballs. Now, the only thing more amazing than that is Shiba Inu. Even though it's down a hair right now, over the past 7 days, it's up 14.8%. Still outshined by Doge in that time frame. But then they flip the script when it hits 30 days, 90 days, year to date. I'm telling you, there are projects that are going on that actually have stuff moving, and we need to pay attention to that. Cardano, slow mover. It's not doing anything. They've got to scale. They've got to get more buy-in. They've got to get more dApps on there. They just have to have more action. They have to have more action. Reliable, fast, scale is a little bit of a problem there, but we've got to be paying attention to Cardano. And like I said, Toncoin, I think they're going to explode today, only because of the news that I just gave you with that whole 21 shares ETP, staking ETP that they're launching. So it could do well. It could do well. Polkadot, not bad, but not really giving on that year to date when you look at it, and hasn't really moved all that much in the past 7 days. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. I hope you like what I'm doing. By the way, I will be on again tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be live, and I will have just a whole bunch to talk about. And of course, I'm expecting you guys to come with your own questions, your own suggestions, and even your own news. So catch us tonight. All right. And don't forget to read all the articles. Don't forget, we do more than just crypto on growmybag.tv. Hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.